Okay, thank you so much for introduction. My name is Hidenori. I'm working for National Mapping Agency, Geospatial Information Authority of Japan, or in Japanese, Kokudo-Chirin. I have been working for this mapping agency for about 20 years, but I had an opportunity to work in the United Nations Geospatial Information section. So Kyonsoo was my chief for 2 years, from 2017 to 2019. And I'm now working for the Geospatial Information Authority, but still continuing to contribute to the UN OpenGIS initiative. And I will introduce that. Okay. Okay. So I have been working for the mapping for about 20 years. And I think maps have been common tool for decisions. Many decisions are made by making use of the maps. But my question is, how can mappers contribute to the decisions? And our answer is we mappers, the engineers behind the maps, can design user-centric process that solves problems through maps. So actually, map itself is not a solution, but our users can make decisions or make some solutions using our maps. So we have this idea implemented in the part of our government's SDG action plan for this year, and this is my idea. So we are mappers. Mappers means some engineers who is working on the mapping, and we do not solve the problem, but we can support users, and the users will solve the problem. And the mappers need, of course, we have some expertise on mapping, but we need to learn more about the users, learn more about the problems so that we can have more smart map solutions for the users or for solving the problems. And our opportunity as mappers is to support different users or support solving different problems. And if we are successful in supporting different users or different kind of problems, maybe we can find more better partnership between the users. Or maybe we can try to help a kind of nexus between different areas of problems. So that is our opportunity as mappers to contribute to the global agenda or, of course, domestic agendas. Okay. And in order to do that, we have some opportunity to contribute to the UN OpenGIS initiative. This is under the Department of Operational Support. We have some opportunity to contribute in the area of geospatial information systems. And we have opportunity to contribute to this initiative, and our group is called UN Smart Maps Group. We started the contribution to this initiative from 2017. We started from web map technology because in our organization, like UN Maps, we have GSI Maps, which is started about 2013. And we are making use of that technology, web map technology, to contribute to the UN programs. And we designed our group as an open community of practice. We share the problems and we try to combine efforts in solving some technical solutions. And we are making use of open source solutions to address many problems inside the UN system or, of course, ourselves as a national mapping agency. And our vision is to keep web maps open for a better world. As Kyonsoo said, web maps is really common, like Google Maps or Apple Maps, but it's not, the openness of web maps is not for granted. I would like to make this technology continuously open so that government or international organization can have access to great technologies. And we'd like to test new technology for future geospatial operations because we are actually volunteers. So we are not be able to responsible to the actual operations, but we are testing the new technology and we share what we found to our friends in the United Nations systems. Okay, this is our idea about what is a maps from our experience, our personal experience. So Actually, mapping is, as I understand, we have 3 parts. We decompose it to three parts. One is surveying. Surveying maybe get information from the real world, and portray, draw the information. That means create some information to the database. And the third one is conveying the data to the decision makers. And our focus is actually on conveying. And we found 2 core activities for us. One is hosting, and second is exploring. And hosting is actually a really technical one, because many of our clients have really good data, but they have no great opportunity to host the data so that their users, end users, can have access. And we are helping hosting technology so that they have more ownership to their service. And we skip introducing this one, but the basic idea is we make the server of the map like this very small one. This is Raspberry Pi. This is really small PC, but we will make use of, we are making use of this small device as a testing server so that our clients can test the technology we are using. And the second one is exploring. Exploring means so our friends have a lot of good data, but we need to deliver that information to our client. And in order to do that, we need to do the sense making from different source data. And that means I would like to explain that is someone have to explore different data and find some meaning or sense to the client. So, I mean, we need to create insight from the data, and that is some future challenges for us. And the purpose of visualization, mapping is actually visualization, but the purpose of visualization is not just creating the picture, but providing some insight. And in order to do that, as I said, someone have to take time and take care of the data and find some good finding from the data. And our group uses interactive visualization, like this commercial service, Observable HQ, or even large language model. My friends are using large language model to create some insight from the geospatial data. And yes, because this is about crisis mapping, so I try to make use of this standard data for this area. As I understand, UCDP georeference event dataset, and I actually hosted the data into vector tiles, a web map version of geospatial information, and this is some example. So this is actually really standard visualization of the point data, but if you zoom into the area, of course, because this data itself is really good, I think you can find some good sense from this data, but if you zoom in more, I can add the attribute. This is actually the year of the data. And if we zoom in and zoom in, you can add the attribute content, like the event name or the description of the event. And I hope that this kind of visualization can help our client possibly. And the main point is that this change of style is really easy. Actually, anyone can edit the style from the browser. So this is a kind of code we are using to visualize this. So if you want to change the color, if you want to change the attribute you want to show, you can just edit this from the web browser, and the map will be updated. So that is some new technology in the web map area, and our idea is sharing this new kind of technology for our clients in peacekeeping or other kind of international activities. And yes, the interesting point is anyone can create a modified view. I created the original view from about my data, but anyone is free to create a modified version, and you can create a better version, and you can share the better version of your map to everyone. And maybe your friends can improve the map. So that is one beautiful thing about open source technology. And I can share with you some example from our response to the earthquake, Noto earthquake, which has happened in January 1st. And yes, because my agency is also responsible for some part of the response, I created the population estimation from 2015 to 2050, sorry. And this data is actually open data from our main ministry, Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism. And I applied my technology to this data. And so this is a ratio of decrease. And if you zoom in, I can show you the actual number and actual estimated number based on the census of our government. And the beautiful point of this visualization is we can make use of different sources. So I make use of the census data, but I overlay it to our own data, topographic map data, because my organization is responsible for this topographic map data. So I would like to demonstrate we can easily overlay different kind of data if you just have a web browser. So that is a basic idea of smart maps. Of course, if you zoom out, the data is available for any area of this country, and you can visualize it in a 3D mode. And so you can make use of new technology and government open data without any hassle, without having a browser, without having a server or desktop GIS. You just need to have the web browser to create this kind of new visualization. And I can share with you some other data source. One is point cloud. Our project is working on the point cloud from local governments. And we make use of the city models from our ministry. And also we make use of the cadastral data, land ownership data, because these data are also public as open data. And our addition is to add some open source technology so that they can be more kind of interoperable and everyone can combine the data. And the important part is we want to make it a kind of personal. So we want to make it really personal technology. Anyone who has internet access can make use of this technology if you only have the access to these open data. And in order to do that, we would like to make this technology interactive or fun to use. And we hope our approach will support our clients in doing the sense making by making use of different data. And maybe some addition is that we are actually open source initiative, so we make use of basically open data, existing open data, and our approach is create open community of practice, and we make use of open source software. But we hope that this technology can be applied to, how do I say, secure the data. We all understand that some kind of data is not for public, but our hope is that this technology can be used or tested by open data, but can be applied to secure the data so that our friends or clients inside some organization can make use of this open technology. So that is the main idea of our approach. And we name ourselves UN Smart Maps Group, and we have some website. As we say, this is really open community of practice. So I would like to invite any of you to join this project and see what can be possible with this new technology, web map technology. Okay. Thank you very much.